Things like that drive him crazy.
Yes.
You see him with the Chevelle?
Oh, definitely. I love that Chevelle. I like that Chevelle
Yeah,
a
but
lot.
he's got little problems with the paint under the hood, and he's got to sand the whole thing and paint the whole thing.
He's the man.
He's out of his mind. Too fanatical.
All right, Johnny Lock, here we go. Just as we discussed and planned. And I thank you very much for letting me know that this was supposed to be under here in the first place, opposed to against my engine block. And I gotta look up top at the fuel pressure regulator itself. See, look at that, fuel line hidden. This is how I had it originally, just like this. This is great. Boom. Let me look at some. Oh, Meineke told me to stop by. He's gonna take care of this. This muffler on passenger side is a little lower, about two inches lower than the driver's side. I know that's nothing, but I don't like that. Turbo 400 tranny, built by Tyrell Taylor.
Mario, what's up?
Ralph, would I be able to look at the pressure regulator? Hey, morning. How you doing? Yes, sir. My mouth is dry. I'm really thirsty. It's thinking medication for my disc fusion. Got a little bit of wheel rub right here. See that? Tire rub, not wheel. And these I got from once Turbo Steve, now GSX Steve. And the size of these are what? 215, 65. So why the hell? Maybe that's why I'm in need of the wheel alignment, because they're rubbing. I think this is the factory stock size. Comes on the front of Grand Nationals. Okay. I want to be able to see up top if they bring this lift down. That's great. It's the TA mechanical pump that's used in conjunction with my electric Carter fuel pump. 1/2-inch line out, all the way. Oh, didn't see this here. Oh, that's what Ralph meant by an angle. See that, Johnny? And that's touching the intake manifold here. This is French kissing. As a matter of fact, I don't like this. The intake manifold. There's actually no clearance in between the fitting and the intake. That's not a good thing. Let me see. How is it at an angle? Why? Oh, that's what I misjudged. I misjudged myself, the clearance at the bottom. The inlet portion of it, that's my fault. So, yeah, that's how that guy had it. Oh, the dyno shop apparently used this as the inlet for the mechanical TA Performance Street Strip pump. When Ralph showed me this a few minutes ago, I said, Ralph, I've never seen that part before in my life. This is the first complaint he had. I said, Ralph, I didn't do that. It wasn't me. I would never do nothing like that to compensate for the 1/2-inch line. But the correct fittings are there, as you just saw now, into the TA mechanical. So that means the car was the car, is this a 0? I don't know. I look at it when I get home. At this angle, I can't really see myself. Oh yeah, it's a 0. There was no startup. And this comes out. AC delete box will replace this with my brand new heater core. And these, the stock core inlets for the heater, inlet and outlet, I don't feel that's going to be used. I think that's going to be eliminated when the stuff comes down. But this is my main concern here at this point. That's really low in there. It's really touching. Too much for my liking. Because the fuel will actually heat up. Yes, Ralph? Yeah, no, I was looking at it. It's really close. But you know what? I misjudged myself when I did the measurements when I had it in the garage there.
Those fittings are half of that. If you put it into the line, then the other side you can put it into that regulator.
Yeah.
So then to make it work, that's the only thing I could do.
Yeah, but that's how I had wanted it, like that.
So then you just gotta get, it's easy because all you gotta get, they should sell like a little adapter to bring it out more if you want.
Yeah, to bring it out more at the
All
bottom?
you gotta do is unscrew it and put it on. It's not like you gotta cut, that's there and done.
No, they understood. So that'll bring it closer to the back of the alternator, you know, more to the front of the car.
Yeah.
So that's just a fitting issue that could be corrected. Even if it went straight down, Ralph.
You should ever get like an adapter to bring it out.
What about the straight down fitting I have? The one that goes straight down. Would that do it? No, it wouldn't. It's still gonna have it in that position because it's straight down position.
All you need is something to extend it out a little bit. Wow, you can leave it like that, but extend it out a little bit.
Oh, you know what? Out and curve over here. It's the only thing I can see. Come down and out 90 degree. And then to bring it back, the fuel line will go right into that night. But this is, yeah, wait a minute. The 90 degree is here, so why didn't that happen? Yeah, it needs to come, okay, if I'm saying down and over, let me make sure, let me pause this for a moment so you guys won't hear me going nuts. All right, the only thing I can get out of this thus far is a shorter fitting to go into the intake portion of the fuel pressure regulator. So I'm gonna go back in the house, check Summit, see if they have a shorter turn, or I guess, you know, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Shit. All right. Hell, so far so good. Everything else functions great, thank God. There's no intercooler here. Now I remember Raul, Mr. Grand National. I haven't seen him in years already now. He actually placed cardboard across here, here, and to this side of the front air dam. He said that the Grand Nationals actually come with a plate there, plastic, so that the air, it actually, since this is closed off up here, the air going into the radiator will actually stay into the radiator area and not escape out this direction. Just checking some things while I'm here. Now, honestly, this AC condenser, another trip, I'm gonna have this removed because I have no AC at all. And I'm not going to have any AC. My springs, where's the spring go? It's lighting.
Chris,
Yes, Ralph.
you know this
I'll do that another time.
With that piece out of the gas tank to finish it off.
Yeah, that's 3/8 though, or that's the half
No,
inch.
that's half inch.
Oh, great,
That's
great.
3/8.
Understood.
So you're alright with this like this?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You didn't buy those things for that. You bought one for the top and one for here.
What do you mean? What things?
Those two 90s.
Yeah,
You bought one for the top, right? You wanted a 90 coming out of the top.
yeah. Exactly how it is.
But not for two of them for there.
Got you. Understood. But wait, it was a straight one. I bought a straight one. So maybe I have the straight one at home then.
Yeah, maybe you bought a straight one at home.
Oh yeah.
But there wasn't, and then what I did is I said, you know what? I'd rather take that out of there, that 3/8, and put it in half inch.
Yeah.
Because they had that fitting, that 3/8 in there. And
Understood.
They squeezed the whole.
They did had a
I wanted to
squeeze.
see if that black one fit in there. I was gonna use it and it fit in there.
Okay, it did not fit in there. Oh, it did fit. Yeah, because that's why I told Summit.
You had one like
Yeah, and I got
you had that other straight one that I showed you.
Understood. Yeah, I got that one here.
So you had that and that. This one was coming out. The other one was coming in.
These days.
So they took off of the braid. They cut it because the 5/8 was too, the 3/8 was too fat for
Yeah.
that, and they cut the braid because they wouldn't have squirrels with a
I
clamp.
understand. Yeah, exactly.
And it was like this small.
That's a shame. Restricted. But I still now, Ralph. I'm gonna get that clamp. I'm not clamp. You hear me? I'm stuck on clamp now. I'm gonna get that fitting that's gonna bring the fuel pressure regulator inlet hose away from the motor like that. Is there anything you got fireproof or flame to put in between the intake and that tube for the
But that intake doesn't get that hot at all. That's
Okay.
aluminum. That doesn't get hot.
Okay. But I'm gonna get the correct one that actually doesn't have that deep of a turn, a short of a turn, so to keep it a little higher. I'm gonna go check Summit out now. Oh, and Ralph, is this good? Is this good like this? Because I this has been bothering me in my brain for 2 years to have it slid onto the neck of the radiator because it stops right here. And I don't trust that. You know the motor shakes and all that crap. If you could please slide it on more.
Yeah.
I would like that very much. And that red ugly hose, that clamp I got on the upper, can you please eliminate that and put me a regular clamp?
Yeah.
I would appreciate that. And my brakes, they keep getting my front, they keep getting this dirty. And I'm gonna take this off now because I see it in videos. Sorry, Ralph, I'll get that. Oh, all of this hugs the header. This is really tight. I appreciate it.
What color are you gonna paint this eventually? Don't
Oh, the same color.
I was gonna say, don't tell me black.
No, I would never fake it.
You know what's a nasty color for this? Is that gunmetal gray that they came to T-type?
Yeah.
That's a color.
I had a Regal, 87 Regal with that like charcoal gray. I had it. That's the one they stole from me.
You're gonna see this car like magazines. Look for it. It's gonna say the parasite draw.
The parasitic draw on my battery at that time. Jeez.
What they do? Start with one wire and then they branched off 50 other things to the same thing.
I think so. And they had the one wire alternator
The keys, are you coming with the car?
wired with two wires.
But you know that's how they do boats. That's how they build boats. They start. I mean, I had about 10 years ago. I had a boat that when it was new, it was like 60,000.
Gotcha. Shucks.
They start with one wire off the battery, and then they go to, but it's only one wire.
Understood,
And they
yeah.
splice everything through
Wow.
that. My brother's like him, a crazy mechanic. He took a huge rock.
There you
he ran
go.
everything. He did the driveway, 25-foot boat in the driveway in front of his house.
That's
With all
cool.
this and,
That's
you
cool
know, but
stuff.
why wouldn't they? That was a 60.
I know. Why didn't they do that from the
Because
factory?
if you burn a fuse, the whole boat is gone. There's
Yeah,
no
I can
power.
understand. That's crazy. Oh shucks, I get to see some live something here.
Richie is the Ford man.
Oh, Mustang 5.0s?
Well, I worked at the dealer when I was a kid.
Oh, that's cool. That is cool. So you say you're gonna make sure this is like don't got crap in it and stuff, right, Ralph?
I looked inside. It's not. I had it out already.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I see. Alrighty. And Ralph, if you don't have the switch to turn the electric fuel pump off and on, don't stress that for now. This visit.
My issue is that
Okay.
I don't know if I'm putting a switch because it's going through that fuel pump into the front,
Yeah.
and then how is it gonna come out through there into there if you shut that fuel pump off?
So it will not pass through the fuel pump.
I don't know.
If it's
I don't know if it'll let it go through. It might.
okay. Got you. So that's something I'm gonna look into. So don't bother with that this trip, please.
Well,
What you think?
I mean, you need it or you don't. Why do you have those two pumps?
So the mechanical pump didn't work because they needed to put the two shims in. The guys never did it. So they sent me the shims after the pump was already on, and the car was stuck someplace at Tyrone's shop, the guy that built my tranny. So he said, Chris, let me get your electric. That way, God forbid, the mechanical don't work, you got the electric.
That's what you should have. Usually, they always use an electric pump.
Yeah. No, a few guys, I did some research like about a year ago, because I had this like that for 5 years already now, and a few guys actually did the same thing.
Two?
Yeah, the mechanical and the electric in the back.
Let me take the tank down. Just gonna change the holes on it. See, this is the return one. You don't have no return, so
Not
I
at
kept it
all.
up there.
That's right. So I got a feed and I got a vent.
The vent, yeah, I'm just gonna vent it up there somewhere because you had nothing. You have rotted out lines all over
Yeah,
the front.
and that's gone. Great.
It's clean inside.
It doesn't. I was gonna say for a car this old, the tank looks okay.
I'm gonna paint that bad boy with some rust proof, like sort of redundant.
POR 15.
POR 15.
POR 15.
Raph, do you have POR
You
15?
gotta buy that. That shit's expensive.
How much is it?
That
$50?
thing don't dry right away either.
Oh, another game. So now I know how much fuel I actually have in the tank after this, you know?
They use that stuff for like bed liners and stuff, but they use that
Okay.
stuff like this not to rust.
Understood.
So you gotta get gloves on. You get that on
Oh
your
yeah,
hand,
of course,
it's like
it'll
a
tear your
permanent tattoo
skin.
and don't
Oh
go
my
off.
God, I can
It'll
imagine.
take like a year with a rust.
Yeah. You get what? Parasites? Parasitic germ.
What was this called? Like a compilation of weird parts here and there? Over the
No, what it is? No, it was an original Oldsmobile 307 V8 Special T. But I bought it just for the body and the chassis because I knew I was gonna put the 455 turbo for
you
the
got the big
tranny.
block in there, right?
Oh yeah. I only bought it for the body and the chassis. I knew the tranny rear and that motor was going to the garbage. But Tyrone, he took that limited slip rear. All right, so that was about it. No switch, that can wait till another time. So the next thing up after that would be the gauges. That would be the gauge cluster. All right, so Ralph, let me get out of your hair. So this turn is not too bad of a turn, correct? Because I see it better now at this point. It's a smooth turn. It's not restrictive, correct?
No.
Right here, this turn is good. It's not too sharp of a turn, right, Ralph?
Going to where? To right there.
Yeah. This is coming straight out of the gas tank into the fuel pump.
Well, why do they have the pump like that?
That was me, Ralph.
Couldn't you take that bracket off and turn it the other way?
Yes,
Turn the
that's
pump
what
the
a
other
guy
way?
suggested on Facebook. He saw that and he said, please have him turn that pump around. You the man, Ralph, you see? Thanks, I appreciate that. Ralph said, why is it
I'm
like that?
Why are you doing that?
That was me, man, 5 years ago by myself.
You just gotta turn it around.
I didn't know no better.
That's what you were looking on this. All right.
Let me see that video in this video. Oh, that's my other video. I got my light on. How do I turn this off? I can't, but that's cool. That's nice. Yes. All right, so let me get on out of here for real. Because I swear to God, I'll pull up a bed and stay here all day. I would, at night, I would love to.
Put in that pump, right, bro?
Huh?
That pump is a...
No, this guy has me. I can't. If I'm going to Florida and I gotta stop in the Carolinas, I can't stop because they're gonna want my autograph. This guy has me all
over
the
YouTube.
Carolinas.
Yes. I'm glad John Sandoval sent me here, you know what I mean? What the hell is this? What is this, Ralph? It's bent. Why is that bent? Oh, that was upper control arm.
That's the
But that mean it hit there, right? For that to be bent like that?
No, that's the way it is.
Oh, they make it like that for the
so-
clearance to flex.
Yeah, yep.
Clearance fourth foot. Okay. Because it looked like it hit and cut into that bad boy. What was he doing? Parasitic draw? That's what he got it? Oh, shit.
You know, from far away, we're gonna take a video of this guy and say, we're working on Ziggy Molly's car.
Ziggy.
This is his car on the side. He races at nighttime.
Illegal street race. No, I haven't done that. I haven't done that yet. I'm just joking. So, Ralph, what hose were you talking about that I brought here that was, you didn't know what it was for?
I thought that you had that hose there somewhere.
No, I think that's what you had on my electric pump in the beginning, because I didn't buy any hoses. Oh, man. So I can't wait to have that, 7 PSI of fuel instead of 11? Can I reroute this? I should be able to have this rerouted. The hell is it? It's not for fuel. That's for the brakes. It's for the brakes. Yeah, that will be out. Oops. Oh, I don't like that. I mean, it's always been like that, but I don't like it. My brake fluid is being heated up. Oh, this can be battered. Hell yeah, this can be rerouted. Ralph, let me stop this video. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely ask him about that right now. All right, that's it for now. Updates to follow.